Okay, you could go.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sydney Altar, and together with my group, I'll be taking you through Exploring Leadership, Chapter 4, Understanding Self. Last class, we spoke on the concept of knowing, being, doing. Being involving being self aware of yourself as a leader. Today, we'll explore that concept further. This presentation will cover key aspects of self understanding. We'll explore its importance in leadership, the components that make up self understanding, techniques for self assessment, challenges one might encounter, and how to integrate self understanding into effective leadership. Introduction to self understanding. Self understanding is vital for leaders to create a positive impact. It encompasses awareness of one's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, which are crucial for guiding others effectively. The importance of self awareness in leadership. Self awareness enables leaders to recognize their strengths, weaknesses, and emotional triggers. This awareness fosters better decision making and enhances their ability to lead others. We will explore each concept further. Recognizing strengths and weaknesses. Self awareness allows leaders to identify their strengths and weaknesses, improving their leadership effectiveness. Everyone has a unique mix of strengths and weaknesses, which can either be assets or challenges depending on the context. For instance, being a strong critical thinker helps, helps in preparing arguments but might come off as overly critical in discussions. Similarly, being humble can make you a great listener but might result in your voice being not being heard. To identify your strengths, pay attention to when you feel accomplished. Recognize the satisfaction of doing something well. Notice what you can learn quickly and reflect on patterns in your successes. This process can help you boost your confidence and effectively contribute to a group. Understanding emotional triggers. Leaders with self awareness can recognize emotional triggers, enabling them to respond in various situations. Emotional triggers are often rooted in past experiences, values, or deeply held beliefs, and understanding them allows for leaders to manage their reactions effectively. Instead of responding impulsively or defensively, self aware leaders can pause, assess their emotions, and choose a response that aligns with their leadership values. This ability fosters a more composed and empathetic leadership style, reducing conflicts and strengthening relationships within team members. By mastering emotional triggers, leaders can create a more positive and psychologically safe work environment where communication thrives. Enhance decision making. Self awareness contributes to better decision making by allowing leaders to evaluate situations from a clear perspective. When leaders understand their biases, strengths, and weaknesses, they are better equipped to make objective and strategic choices. Instead of being swayed by emotions or personal preferences, self aware leaders can consider multiple viewpoints and analyze data logically. This leads to a more balanced and well informed decisions that benefit both the organization and the team. Additionally, self awareness encourages leaders to seek feedback, acknowledge mistakes, and continuously improve their decision making process, fostering adaptability and long term success. Defining self understanding. Self understanding involves a deep reflection on one's identity, motivation, and values. It is a continuous process that contributes to personal growth and effective leadership. Identity reflection. Self understanding begins with reflecting on one's identity, including personal beliefs, traits, and experiences. Identity shapes how individuals perceive themselves and interact with the world. Through self reflection, people can recognize the factors that have influenced their perspectives, behaviors, and emotional responses. Understanding one's identity allows for greater self acceptance, helping individuals leverage their strengths and address areas for growth. This process is particularly valuable in leadership, as self aware leaders can build authenticity, connect with others on a deeper level, and navigate challenges with confidence. Understanding motivations. Exploring one's motivations helps clarify what drives us, influencing our decisions and actions. Motivation can stem from internal factors such as personal passion, curiosity, or ambition, or from external influences like societal expectations, rewards, or recognition. By identifying what fuels their determination, individuals can set meaningful goals and remain committed to them. In leadership, understanding motivations is essential for inspiring teams, maintaining resilience, and making ethical choices that align with both personal values and organizational objectives. Values assessment. Identifying core values is crucial for aligning personal and professional life, guiding choices and behaviors. Values serve as a moral compass, helping individuals make decisions that reflect on their principles and priorities. When a person's actions align with their core values, they experience greater fulfillment and consistency in their leadership style. Leaders who clearly define and uphold their values foster trust and integrity within their teams. Additionally, recognizing and respecting the values of others enhances collaboration and workplace culture. Continuous growth. Self understanding is a continuous journey that promotes personal growth and enhances leadership skills. As individuals evolve, their perspective, priorities, and experiences shift, requiring ongoing self reflection and adaptation. Embracing continuous growth means being open to feedback, seeking new learning opportunities, and developing emotional intelligence. Leaders who commit to self improvement cultivate resilience, adaptability, and a deeper connection with those who they lead. These lifelong process not only strengthens leadership effectiveness, but also contributes to overall personal and professional success. Objectives in self discovery. The main objectives of self discovery include gaining clarity about personal values, improving emotional intelligence, and enhancing overall leadership effectiveness. It is essential for leaders to set personal goals towards self improvement. Clarity of personal values. Self discovery helps individuals gain clarity about their personal values, which will guide their decision and actions. When people understand their values, they can align their personal and professional lives with what truly matters to them. This alignment leads to greater fulfillment and consistency in decision making. For leaders, having well defined values fosters trust, integrity, and a strong sense of purpose, enabling them to lead with authenticity and inspire others. Improving emotional intelligence. Self discovery enhances emotional intelligence, enabling better understanding and management of one's emotions and those of others. Emotional intelligence involves self awareness, self regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Leaders with high emotional intelligence can navigate interpersonal relationships effectively, manage stress, and foster a positive work environment. By improving emotional intelligence, individuals can strengthen their leadership impact and develop deeper connections with their teams, enhancing leadership effectiveness. By focusing on self discovery, leaders can enhance their effectiveness, leading to better team dynamics and outcomes. Self aware leaders recognize their strengths and areas for growth, allowing them to adapt to their leadership style to different situations. Understanding oneself also enables leaders to connect with team members on a deeper level, fostering collaboration, trust, and motivation. Effective leadership begins with self knowledge and a willingness to grow continuously. Setting personal goals. Leaders must set personal goals for self improvement, which is essential for achieving their potential and inspiring others. Personal growth helps individuals develop new skills, overcome challenges, and stay motivated. By setting clear, actionable goals, leaders can continually improve their abilities and set an example for their teams. Growth oriented leaders cultivate a culture of learning and innovation, encouraging others to strive for excellence. Now, we've already covered a bit of information, and basing on what we've covered so far, I want to pose a question to you guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, how self aware do you think you are? 1 being really self aware and 10 being high self aware. You could answer this question via mic or you can answer it in the chat. And when you give us a number, let us know why you gave yourself this number. And remember, be honest. Would anyone like to answer?
I think I'm a 6.
A 6? Why would you say you're a 6 if you can answer it?
Um, as a young person, I am learning myself every day, and
Right.
yeah, so I may see myself through a specific perspective, but another person might see something I am not aware of. And for example, um, years ago, my sister told me, at this particular time, you kind of um, get on a little agitated and whatnot. And I said no. I asked my mother, and she said it's true. And from that day, I noticed that. And
Yeah.
yeah, so I just think it was just a regular day until someone brought it up, and it was true. So I don't want to say I'm totally self-aware because I'm learning myself each day.
I understand. And it's good to continuously learn yourself because that's how you evolve as a person, but also as a leader.
Yeah, yeah.
Would anyone like to answer? We can take one more person. Okay, I'll take that as a no. But please remember, throughout this presentation, you're free to answer in the chat as well if you're not unable to put on your mic and answer. Now, I will now move you on to my colleague, Jalissa.
Thank you, Sydney. Today, I'll be discussing the components of self understanding and techniques for self assessment. I've broken each of them down into three parts for you. The components of self understanding include personal values and beliefs, emotional intelligence, and a strengths and weakness analysis. The techniques for self assessment consist of reflective practices, feedback from others, and self assessment tools. Components of self understanding. Next slide, please. Personal values and beliefs. Importance of Importance of values. Personal values significantly influence a leader's decisions and actions, shaping their leadership style and effectiveness. Self reflection. Leaders should engage in self reflection to identify their core values and beliefs to align their actions with their principles. Guiding actions. Understanding one's values help leaders make informed decisions that resonate with their beliefs and vision. Next slide, please. Emotional intelligence. Definition of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves recognizing and managing both personal and others' emotions, which is crucial for effective interactions. Interpersonal skills. Emotional intelligence enhances interpersonal skills, leading to better relationships and collaboration within teams. Effective communication. By promoting effective communication, emotional intelligence is essential for successful leadership and conflict resolution. Next slide, please. Strengths and weakness analysis. Identifying competence. A strength analysis enables leaders to recognize their core competence guiding their decision-making processes. Opportunities for improvement. By assessing weaknesses, leaders can identify areas that need development, improving overall performance. Personal development. Reflecting on strengths and weaknesses is crucial for personal growth and professional advancement in one's career. Next slide, please. After exploring the key components of self-understanding and its benefits, can you now identify your top 3 leadership values from the list below? Honesty, creativity, responsibility, teamwork, ambition, integrity, empathy, accountability, courage, and respect. Mine would be integrity, accountability, and courage, as it values health, ensure ethical decision making, responsibility for actions, and the ability to make tough choices, even in challenging situations. What would yours be? Okay, thank you, Jamal. Would anyone else like to answer?
Say creativity, honesty, and accountability.
Why you believe those are important?
Because a leader must be able to take account for all their actions, account for the group members and stuff. Creativity, when you're doing group projects and stuff, a leader must be creative to bring up new ideas and stuff in order to meet the requirements of the project or whatever. And this was the last one again. Honesty, everybody must be honest soon. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Do you believe in all situations that honesty is the best policy?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. What a great leader. Would anyone else like to answer? Okay, well, I'll take that as a not right now, and I'll be moving on to the next slide. Thank you, Stefan. Techniques for self-assessment. Next slide, please. Reflective practices. Importance of reflection. Reflective practices help leaders understand their experiences, leading to personal and professional growth. Journaling beliefs. Journaling allows leaders to articulate thoughts and feelings, facilitating deeper insights into their motivations. Meditation practices. Meditation aids in calming the mind and enhancing focus, essential for effective leadership. Next, please. Values of external perspectives. Feedback from peers and mentors offers valuable insights into your leadership style that you may not recognize on your own. Identifying blind spots. External feedback can help identifying blind spots in your leadership approach that need attention and improvement. Opportunities for improvement. Constructive feedback highlights areas for growth, enabling leaders to enhance their effectiveness and adaptability. Next, please. Self-assessment tools. Personality tests. Personality tests help individuals understand um, their traits and behavioral patterns. They are commonly used for self awareness, career guidance, and analytic. Sorry. Team analysis. Sorry about that. An example of a personality test would be the DISC personality test, DISC. It focuses on behavioral tendencies in professional settings. D stands for dominance, I stands for influence, S stands for steadiness, and C stands for conscientiousness. An example of a high dominance style leader may be bold and decisive, but they may need to improve on collaboration. Leadership assessment helps individuals identify their strengths and weaknesses and leadership potential. Situational leadership assessment based on BUSI and Blanche's situational leadership model, evaluating a leader's adaptability in various situations. An example would be a high adaptable leader tailors their approach based on employee competence and motivation. Structured insights could come from the book Leadership and Self Deception, the Arbel Institute. A structural insight is systematically organized knowledge, observations, or conclusions derived from data, research, or experience. They provide in a way that can be easily applied to decision making, problem solving, or self improvement. The key idea from the book is many leaders are trapped in self deception, focusing on personal biasness rather than team needs. The takeaway is that self aware leaders break free from their biasness and lead with clarity and empathy. Next slide, please. So I'll now be handing you all over to my colleague Aliyah. I will now be handing you all over to my colleague Aliyah.
Hi, so my name is Ms. Alia Bartley. Challenges and understanding self. Apologies. Understanding oneself can be challenging due to factors like false information about identity, low self-esteem, and negative feedback. These issues can lead to confusion, anxiety, and lack of self-clarity, making self-discovery a complex journey. Factors contributing to challenges in self-understanding. Negative self-perception. Individuals may hold deep-seated negative beliefs about themselves, leading to low self-esteem and self-doubt. This distorted self-image can hinder personal growth and self-acceptance. External influences. Social media and society standards can create unrealistic expectations regarding appearance, success, and social acceptance. Consistent comparison with others can distort self concept and lead to feeling of inadequacy. Feedback from others. The reactions and feedback received from family, peers, and society can significantly impact self perception. Negative criticism or lack of support can reinforce negative beliefs about oneself. Cultural norms. Cultural expectations and norms can shape beliefs about identity and rules, often leading to internal conflict with personal values differ from societal expectations. Life experiences. Significant life events such as trauma or major accomplishments, can alter how individuals perceive their capabilities and worth. Both successes and failures contribute to evolve self concept. Developmental stages. The journey of self understanding evolves through different life stages, with adolescence both being particularly impactful. During this time, individuals explore various identities and seek valuation, which can complicate self discovery. Strategies of overcoming challenges. Self reflection. Engaging in regular self reflection can help individuals identify challenge, negative beliefs, fostering a more accurate self concept. Therapeutic support. Counseling or therapy provides a safe space for individuals to explore their self concept, gain insights, and develop healthier self perceptions. Positive affirmations. Practicing positive self affirmations can counteract negative thoughts and reinforce a more positive self image. Building resilience, developing resilience through coping strategies and support networks can help individuals navigate challenges and adapt their self-concept positively. Mindful practices. Mindful practices. Mindfulness and self-awareness techniques can enhance understanding of one's thoughts and feelings, promoting a more comparative view of oneself. By addressing these challenges and employing effective strategies, individuals can embark on a more fulfilling journey of self-discovery and personal growth. What is one area of self you would like to improve? Listening skills. Example like listening skills or anything else that you think of yourself. Anyone would think of anything else? We could go to the next slide. Integrating self understanding into leadership. Developing authentic leadership. Self understanding. Authentic leadership begins with a deep understanding of oneself, including values, strengths, and weaknesses. Inspiring trust. Embracing their true self allows leaders to build trust and loyalty among their followers, fostering a positive environment. Enhancing decision making skills. Self understanding. Leaders who possesses self-understanding can make more informed decisions that align with their values. Clarity of personal values. Clarity on personal values help leaders evaluate the potential impact of their decisions on others. Impact of decisions. Understanding the effects of decisions on team members, fostering a more responsible leadership approach. Trust in leadership. Trust is a foundational element in building effective leadership relationships, enabling open communication and collaboration. Empathy in leadership. Empathy allows leaders to understand and connect with their team members on a deeper emotional level, fostering strong bonds. Self understanding. Leaders who practice self understanding are more aware of their emotions, which enhances their ability to, to connect with others. What is your strongest leadership quality? Anyone is free to answer. If it's so, that will be it. The
Thank
conclusion
you,
of self,
Aaliyah.
not a problem.
In conclusion, understanding oneself is a cornerstone of effective leadership. By cultivating self-awareness and integrating it into their leadership approach, leaders can foster stronger relationships, make better decisions, and lead with authenticity. Now, before we conclude our presentation, I want to prompt you guys to go to the group chat after class. On the group chat, you would see I've sent a worksheet via Word. On this worksheet, we'll have questions for self-reflection. These questions would include some of the questions that we've included in today's presentation, as well as an expansion on some of the topics as well. Now, I know everyone is on their journey of self-awareness and self-confidence and may not have the confidence or the time to be able to interact with us today. So this worksheet will allow you guys to answer these questions and reflect on oneself in a personal and private setting so you're able to dive into it deeper than you would during class. This is not homework, so I don't want you guys to panic and think I'm giving you guys homework. This is simply a worksheet to allow you guys to do some self-reflection if it is that you want to do so. And I thank you guys for listening to our presentation today, and I hope you guys were able to learn something.